Choreography teacher at the Pacific Northwest Ballet in Seattle. She taught me the most important lesson of all, that all movement communicates. She's opened my mind and helped shape my love for untangling the relationship between the dancer and the creator. Donald Davey, artistic director of the Ballet Alliance, who had faith in me and saw my voice through my work. He was my advocate in the decision for my award and scholarship for this very piece in Spokane, Washington at the Ballet Lions. But most of all, I created this piece with the dancers, for the dancers, and I've never felt more respected, loved, or proud of anything than bowing with them on stage. Each and every one of these young ladies holds a very special place in my heart, and they will for the rest of my life. Thank you.
a pigeon looking for its nest. It doesn't know that it's wild. It doesn't know that it scares me. Why am I frightened so easily? Pigeon, why can you scare me? Am I not part of your life anymore? Am I not welcome anymore? Am I not part of your life?
Without them, this piece of choreography would not exist. Although this is not my first piece of choreography, it is the first time that I have utilized building choreography around music instead of the other way around. A bit of context to this piece, I recently came back to dancing after several years off to take care of my health. Coming back, especially as someone who considers himself a contemporary dancer, to a ballet-focused studio is very daunting. But having the opportunity to create an emerging choreography piece that showcases my love for contemporary and lyrical was an incredible opportunity, and I'm so grateful to have had it. Finally, I would like to thank the dancers who worked exceptionally hard with limited rehearsal time to create Little White Flowers. I am eternally grateful to you. Thank you.
everybody. I would like to give a special thanks to our accompanist, Carlos Lynn. I apologize for the omissions in the program of Neil Graziani in voice class and Marco Mendel-Holt in level 1. I apologize for those omissions. I would like to ask our graduates to come down stage and take one more bow. People leaving us, going off into the world. I wish you the best in what life brings your way. I would like to introduce and thank my faculty who was present this evening, who have been instrumental in the progression you witnessed just now. Jenny Bennett, if you wouldn't mind stepping on stage. And I'm going to introduce Linda Locke, who is our stage manager today, who taught at the studio for a very, very long time. And it is now my pleasure to present the 13th Annual Leslie Swaha Award. This award recognizes the outstanding dancer whose performance and dedication best exhibits the pursuit of excellence with integrity. This dancer epitomizes ability combined with diligence and hard work while maintaining a positive disposition. Each year it's increasingly difficult to choose just one winner because so many of our dancers are dedicated, talented, and supportive of those around them. However, one dancer rose above and beyond throughout the entire season, and I'm happy to present this year's award to Lauren Hood. Over these last 26 years, and I invite you to have some tacos out front to celebrate. Thank you all.
The prize for you, Miss Diane. If you will, please join everyone. We are here, finally. The woman of the hour, the woman who needs no introduction. The woman we're all here for and the person that I look up to the most. Thank you, Diane. You have been like a mother to us. We spend more time in the studio with you than we do with our own families. So in a way, we are all your daughters. I know I speak for everyone here when I say you've done a great job raising us. Thank you. And I have a video to show you. I think.
Hello, everybody in the audience.
Wait, I should say hi to Diane. Hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane.
When I think of Diane, the first word that comes to mind is generous.
When I think of Diane, I think of the word dedication.
When I think of Diane, the word that comes most to mind is insightful.
Superwoman.
Superwoman.
Devoted.
Calculated and organized.
Organized.
Supportive.
Respect.
Integrity.
Driven.
Motivating.
And passionate.
She always came into the studio for class with lots of energy and personalized corrections and just a commitment to her craft that is so commendable as a teacher and coach, and it really inspired and motivated me to be a ballerina at all.
She instilled in us a great discipline and a great passion for dance, and those are things that I've carried with me into my professional career, and I couldn't be more grateful to the gift that Diane gave me.
She's always been so devoted towards her students and everyone working alongside her and to dance itself, and she created such a wonderful environment to be a part of.
Diane, it is very hard to group you into one word. There are thousands of
I did
words.
the assignment, but I would have said many more words.
My favorite role has got to be Dewdrop. I was always terrified of falling off the stage during those diagonals, but when I made it up the other end, it made it all the sweeter.
The role I enjoyed most was probably Dewdrop in the Nutcracker. Love the flower scene. The role I enjoyed most while dancing at SCBT was probably Baby Mouse or Dewdrop.
The Black Swan variation with Juliet, because, I've known Juliet for a really long time, and it was just cool working with someone that I've worked with through 12 years, and getting to see each other kind of grow and experience through our training.
Arabian for sure, and Nutcracker. Coming into the Nutcracker was my first year, and I felt really welcomed into the community. And the audience reaction was great, and my partners were great, and I couldn't ask for more in that experience, so I really appreciate that.
Arabian doing Nutcracker, because I think getting to choreograph and being given that freedom just felt like such an amazing opportunity and helped me grow as a dancer.
Chakala from The Jungle Book, The Monkey King, and Arabian Princess from Nutcracker.
Playing Albert with Caitlin as my partner.
Peppermint Candy Cane in the Nutcracker, and performing a solo in Deborah Rogo's Gay Lucia.
Dancing Odette in Swan Lake Act 2.
Probably when we did Swan Lake Act 2, and I got to play a little jump rope girl from our town, and the Next from Small.
I would have to say Mirta, when I performed that during the COVID seasons, we performed outdoors. It felt really special that I got to perform a role that Diane had performed herself as a professional. It was one of her favorite roles, and it felt really special that she got to kind of take her knowledge and give that to me and pass that on.
My favorite memory from dancing at the studio was I learned when I got to do the William Forsythe workshop at RDA, because that was really, really hard and scary, and I always liked doing things to challenge myself.
One of my favorite and ongoing memories at the studio is doing Diane's Petite Allegros.
I have so many memories of being at the studio that bring joy. One is being able to take class with Kaylee.
My favorite memory from dancing at the studio would be dancing the variation from Balanchine's Who Cares at the Cabrillo Art Festival.
My favorite memory from dancing at the studio was building lifelong friendships, being in the studio and hanging out together all day on Saturdays and Sundays, and sunbathing in the parking lot during our lunch breaks.
All the men's classes we took with Diane, and getting to do all those variations and getting our little moment to shine.
My favorite memory from dancing at the studio was getting to play Clara in our COVID Nutcracker film. It was just such an amazing and unique experience that I'll never forget.
Taking variations classes in the summer,
My favorite to learn was the Black Swan solo and the Paw finale.
My favorite memory from dancing at the studio was backstage at every Nutcracker. The energy from performing together and supporting each other and goofing around in the dressing room was just amazing. And I loved the atmosphere, and it really felt like I was part of something greater than myself.
My favorite memory from dancing at the studio is not just one memory, but all the memories I have making friends and having fun in between all the hard work that we did.
I think I was talking one-on-one with Diane, and she just told me not to really worry about how I personally felt about my progress and that I was progressing, and that I didn't need to be so hard on myself because there are so many dancers out in the world that are just so diverse, and that I was doing well with how I was in the moment. I would say working in a group as well as discipline.
It's maturity and self-presentation. I feel equipped to navigate the adult world because I was held to such a high standard within the studio and the company.
CBT has given me a love for physical movement, which has extended beyond ballet into other dance styles and given me an academic interest in physiology.
Knowing how to dedicate myself to something. I know how to put my all in and stick it out when it gets hard.
This discipline. And I think that the discipline that I've honed from all my years of ballet has really helped me in all aspects of my life.
The professionalism, being around Diane, I feel like I really learned how to kind of speak with people and communicate, how I present myself in the world.
How to market myself and how to create and grab opportunities as they come.
This overall discipline in my life, being professional,
or work ethic, and how to be driven and passionate about something.
The environment that you're in really makes a big difference.
Having a good work ethic.
This idea of like resilience.
In the dance setting, there are so many situations that you're put in where you have to really push yourself. Situations where you have to work with other people, and I think in the real world that's really helped me be able to take that discipline and apply it to situations that I'm put in now.
Not many people can say that they're dancing 30 hours a week. All of us were there 6 days a week dancing, and I loved it.
I wouldn't be making this video today if it weren't for the guidance, training, and opportunities that Diane afforded me. This trust and confidence in me to be successful is the same that she gives her students as they move through technique and the performance skills in ballet.
Hello, my name is Eva Stone, and I have been a commissioned choreographer for Santa Cruz Ballet Theater for around 15 years. I created several works. I believe the first one was Cadence in One. Another piece I created was End of the Year. Then the most recent piece I made was Remains Nameless. What it's really about is someone creating a space, an open room with dancers with open hearts and open minds, and everyone on the same page and willing to work. And I was able to do that because of Diane, because of what she built. You've set up a path for these young people to be confident and knowledgeable and fearless. I love you so much.
Hello, I'm Deborah Rogan, and it is my great pleasure to have known Diane Cypher for a really long time. For over 30 years, I was lucky to teach every summer at the studio, and I've also had the privilege of setting some of my choreography on the dancers of Santa Cruz Ballet Theater. The wonderful successes she has had at the studio speak to her intelligence, keen artistic eye, incredible work ethic, and her passion for this beautiful art form. I am proud to call her a dear friend, and I look forward to spending less work time and more playtime together. Cheers to you, Diane.
But I just want to say, without the studio, I wouldn't know some of the greatest people I've ever met.
I will miss having a place to come home to take class.
Really all thanks to Diane at the studio.
Can't say enough how thankful I am to the support that I've received.
But ultimately it's about a community coming together under a same goal.
Thank you!
Thank you, Diane. Congratulations.
Kiss.
I'll be forever grateful.
We love you, Diane. This is our thank you to you.
I really appreciate it. And thank you for these last years.
Yeah, this is going to be very short. My name is Choreographers. I'm the longtime parent here, and on behalf of the parents and the dancers, this is just a very small token of our appreciation for you, Diane, and everything you've brought into our lives and our families that I'm not going to cry. And we wish you all the best.